can we make this a very long interview?
I'm ready. I'll sit here for an hour.
Thank you.
And request to just keep playing these clips everywhere.
Tino camera in pe. While she's saying good things about the film. I thought you were raising your hand that you did better.
It's a school.
What was your
This
answer?
or nothing.
I wanted to know.
She wanted to
I
know.
have
It was a
idea.
genuine question.
Yeah,
It
I'm
was not
getting
like
to
you
know
had the
yours.
answer for it.
Hi guys, welcome to the Quint. I watched the film last night and
Oh.
I loved it.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Thank
And it was
you.
such an easy and such a fun film.
So glad to
Thank
hear that.
you.
Thank you.
Doing comedy thrillers is sort of become like a thing this year, and I feel like the audiences are really taking to it. So when you were conceptualizing and writing and directing this one, what were a few things that you kept in mind that would make you stand out from the rest?
One thing which I rely on a lot when it comes to maybe just making my mark as a writer-director is my dialogue writing and the fact that I hope I retain a flavor which is unique to myself. And even with Govinda Naam Mera, I was very clear that I want to tell a thriller, but it needs to be light, it needs to be funny, it needs to be refreshing. And ultimately, what you said at the beginning, it needs to make you happy.
Vicky, coming to you, what a great job. Really such an effortless job, and I think this is your first comedy, right?
Can we make this a very long interview?
I'm ready. I'll sit
Thank
here
you,
for
Swati.
an hour.
Thank you.
And request to just keep playing these clips everywhere.
Tino camera in pe. While she's saying good things about the film.
You know, we watched so many of your films. You made the audiences also cry with you with your stories, right? Do you, as an actor, find it more difficult to make the audience laugh?
It's always more tricky.
Yeah.
It's always more tricky when you know the joke, you know the like how it's gonna land. Half the part of that joke to land is for the audience to not know what joke is coming their way. The approach in our film is more, I would say, Chaplinesque, where what is happening to us, the characters in the film, is actually not funny. But for somebody to see it objectively from the outside, for all of this to happen at the same time, it's actually a funny thing. So I guess what we had to let go of was that pressure to make people laugh, that what's happening to us is not funny. So we had to be, the more true we are to our grief, the more funny it will be to the people who are watching it. The
one
worst
I-
spot to be in is that, oh, he tried to make us laugh. That's the worst spot to be in.
Kiara, you're clearly closing the year with another bang, right? This third film. As an actor, what are the other genres you're hoping to explore next year?
I think that there's a list of genres that I haven't done that I want to. Action, a period film, a biopic. There are many. I'm a hungry actor right now, so I'm open to
I thought you were going to
every
give us
exciting
sneak peeks
script.
in ki maine kya sign kar diya.
नहीं, नहीं, ऐसा कुछ
हाँ,
Hungry actor is getting a lot of food. So, great.
And may you never be satiated. That's the
Yeah,
only way to
yeah.
get more. Isn't this also your first film where you're kind of playing a little bit of a shade of grey?
Yes, absolutely. It's. I think that's what made it exciting. When Shashank came to me with this film, I really thought it was going to be a love story because that's what we've seen of his before.
Yeah.
So I sat in the narration, not, he hadn't given me any brief about the film. He just directly dived into the narration. Okay, so this girl has entered and now, now it's going to be a romantic track. And then cut to, I'm like, what? What's going on? What the hell did you write this? When did you write this? It's like one crazy, chaotic, amazing world.
This question is for the two of you. As actors, do you all think that you all are being more mindful about the scripts that you all are choosing? Because in the last 2 years, we've seen that the audience has also evolved a lot.
Mindfully, yes. But I also feel, personally, I've always chosen scripts very instinctively, not just because they're coming my way.
Right.
I do feel that instinctively, if there's something that I feel connected to in this character or the script, or I usually listen to a narration as an audience. So I feel like if I want to go watch this film, I want to be a part of it. It's as simple as that. So it's very instinctive, based
I
on
think
too
we're
much
both
of that.
trying to be mindful of the fact that we're not too mindful. As actors, as any creative person, I feel it's got to do more for the heart than the mind. It's not a logic-driven decision than more so like an instinctive decision.
Right.
So too much of the mind also affects the instincts a lot. So I think we are trying to we're just mindful of that.
You as a director, do you see a huge shift when you look at now directing films for OTT platforms? You as a director, do you think you have more of an opportunity to experiment or kind of take more of a leeway when you're directing films or writing them?
I really hope in the future, irrespective of the medium, that I get to make films which are a bit experimental or out of the comfort zone. And I really feel the growth of our industry is going to happen in tandem. There was a time when the television sets came in and they were questioning what will happen to cinema.
Yeah.
And they worked in tandem. So I really hope that no medium dictates creativity. And it's really creative people who say that this is the film I want to make, irrespective of the medium.
So since this is a comedy thriller, I'm going to start with you. Who is your most favorite comic actor from the industry?
It'll have to definitely be two of them, and that'll be Govinda and Kader Khan.
Nice.
I think they were just unbelievable, and so many of my memories and so much of my happiness is derived seeing their movies. So
Govinda, Kader Khan, and because they are legends, I loved Sridevi ma'am. I loved
yes.
Juhi Chawla. I thought she's amazing in comedy, and I love Johnny Lever.
yeah, absolutely. All of these.
Yeah,
All
so
of
that's
these
it. Take
and-
all of this. And
Now you
then
have to
add
add
to the
Memory
list.
game, right?
Add
You have to add two.
I've also really enjoyed. Adding to that list
Yes.
is Akshay Kumar in Akshay Kumar, Paresh Rawal, when they really attack comedy like Hera Fairy, Garam Masala,
Yeah.
all these films. There were a row of films that
Films,
came
yeah.
when Akshay sir was doing comedy, and I've enjoyed each and every one of them.
Thank you so much, you
Thank
guys, and
you.
good luck for the film.
Thank you so
Thank you
you.
so
so
much.
much.
Means a lot.